today?
I thought we played a good basketball game today. You know, we shared the basketball. The stat that sticks out, you can see it circled on my stat sheet right now. We had 17 assists to 7 turnovers. That's an area we've been harping on. We need to improve on. I thought Mark Howell and John Ellis came in and really ran the show for us today and got us in the stuff we needed. And they did Thursday as well. And I think that's why you saw 2 really good games from our basketball team in a row. We've done a better job of controlling tempo and actually getting in stuff and then getting better shots. And that's been our big thing. You know, we shot 50% from the field, which was really nice to see, but it's because we're actually executing what we're supposed to do offensively, and that's helping our defense now get set. So I've been really proud of our defense the last 2 games to hold Wayland to 70 and Panhandle State to 64. Panhandle State was averaging 86 points per game coming into this game. So, they're missing one of their key pieces tonight for sure. He'll be back pretty soon, but, making them shoot 5 for 25 from the 3 was a really good job by our defense today.
We talked last time about how good of a rebounding team they are, particularly Jaden Whitfield averages 14. That's a nation's best. You hold him to 9 rebounds, and you out-rebound Panhandle as a team 46-34. Double-figure rebounders on your team as well, McCollum and Seichich each with 12 and 10. You proud of the rebounding effort today?
I am, but, holding someone to only 9,
right.
that's an interesting statement right there. Whitfield is a man. He's a very good basketball player. I've talked to Jerry Olson for a long time about him. I think he's a tremendous, tremendous player, and he's only a sophomore, so he's only going to get better for their team. But I think, you can see the minutes Eric McCollum played 15 minutes and had 12 rebounds. We really like him as a rebounder on our basketball team. Same thing with Yvonne, and look what Rydell does for us. He comes in and gives us 9 rebounds as well. But, I want to take a second and give our staff a lot of credit here. Ryan Litzinger, Jared Kruger, and Dylan Limley. This has been a crazy week for us. 4 games in 7 days. And they did a heck of a job preparing our team each day. That entire staff's been working their tail off this week to give us the best chance we can to win each night. And they did a great job with the scouts each game, helping us and helping these guys be ready for what was coming. You can tell when the other team's yelling stuff out, our players are chattering, our staff is chattering, and everybody's talking and trying to help each other through what the other team's running. And that's because of the work that the staff's putting in every day. So I do want to take a second and acknowledge them and give them the credit that they deserve because they've done a phenomenal job this week.
What did you guys do maybe differently this week because of the increased schedule? And, you played 4 games in 7 or 8 days. What did you guys do differently, kind of handle your practice schedule and your preparation?
Well, we went less contact and more prep stuff, especially yesterday. I don't think we did a contact drill at all yesterday. We just kind of did some shooting and really focused on scout and film and walk-through stuff on the floor and how we wanted to defend them. We did go a little bit live this morning in our own shoot-around, which we always do on game day just to kind of get ready for what we're going to see. So we went a little bit, but the biggest deal was just backing off on some of the contact stuff and focusing more on prep stuff. We're at the point of the season that I always feel like, hey, we've got in the stuff that we really need to work on, and now it's just fine-tuning some things. So, when another team runs a cross screen, we should know how to defend it. Now it's just us showing them and teaching them what the other team runs so then we can go out and execute our defensive game plan. But a lot of the stuff that we focus on, and I know you look at our stats and you wouldn't believe it, but a lot of stuff we do work on is defensively, preparing for what the other team's going to run.
So we're at the halfway point of the season right now. You played everybody in conference, so we'll see everybody one more time coming up now. Where do you think your team is at right now? Are they where you want them to be?
No, we're not, and to me that's a good thing, is that we're not where we need to be. I think we still got a lot of room for improvement. We're having some new guys kind of step in and start accepting some roles. Will Robinson came in again, and he's proven to be a spark plug for us for probably 4 out of 5 games so far in this second semester. And Mark Howell's starting to really emerge into a better role as far as helping us. He had 4 assists and no turnovers, so that's really helping us. Behind John, who's having a tremendous season for us as a senior, in my opinion. John Ellis defensively and offensively for us. So, I don't think we're there yet. We're getting closer. These last 2 games have looked a little bit more like what I've wanted it to look like, where we're actually getting out and defending. taking good shots and being just efficient offensively. We have a lot of weapons offensively, in my opinion. And you can just look at our stats, and I think people would say that about our team. You never know who's gonna score for us on any given night as far as a big score, and so that's a good thing sometimes. But then sometimes it's bad because maybe we're going to force some shots and things like that. But I thought these last two games, the thing I could take away the most is we're really starting to eliminate some of the poor shots that we were taking previously, and starting to really figure out what shots we need to take to help our basketball team as a unit, as a team.
Got Bacone coming up on Thursday night back here at Abe Lemons Arena. So we saw them very early in the season, back before the break, and they've struggled in conference play. What do you expect from that game on Thursday?
I think it's going to be a fight. I mean, you remember the game down there. It was a single-digit game, single-digit outcome win down there. It was a little bit chippy at their place, if you recall with me. I thought they did a great job against us, and really I felt like we should have got beat in that game right before Christmas. So I was actually happy we escaped with the win down there. If you look at their games, they've had so many close games where they've just lost by a possession or two possessions, and they are right there as a basketball team, and that's scary because you hope your team's smart enough to realize that this is a very good basketball team, in my opinion, coming to town, and it's a big week for us, But to me, it starts on Monday. Monday we really worry about ourselves, and so we're going to take some of the film from each game this week and try to point out the major mistakes that we're having still. And Monday, spend quite a bit of time cleaning up ourselves, and then spend the rest of the week preparing for our game on Thursday. So really excited, 2 more games. Think we got a huge chance to get better as a basketball team still, which is fun to see as a coach. And I just hope we're up to the challenge this next week. Starting with practice. You just worry, does a team kind of get bored with practice because you look forward to games, obviously. So if we can really be good this next week in practice, I think we're going to have a chance to have another big week.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. 93-64, the final.